Let's check out the PlayStation State of Play and find out more about Deathloop. We get a nice look at the Lord of the Rings Gollum. And Marvel is asking a very important question this summer. All that and the latest and everything cool today in the Rundown. Hey, welcome to the Rundown, everybody. My name is Victor Lucas, and thank you for joining me in the Electric Playground. We've got a great show today. We're going to be talking about all kinds of fun things, and it's brought to you by our friends at the Gaming Stadium. They are Canada's online experts at esports tournament facilitation. They have things going on every single weekend with lots of really fun tournaments. Find out all about them at tgs.gg. And today's episode of the Rundown is going out to Pro AC Guy 1, who said, I suspect the current Switch will be phased out and we'll have no choice but to buy the new one, but at over $500 in Canada with taxes, it's too expensive. This has been the conversation of the moment. Everybody has been talking about the Nintendo Switch OLED. I think there's some truth to that. I think that there's kind of a no-brainer kind of proposition if you tack on the extra $50 US to pick up the Switch OLED. It's got a better dock. It's got, better battery life than the launch Nintendo Switch. It has the better screen with the OLED screen. It's got a kickstand. It's got better audio. So if you don't have a Switch, that's the one to get. But yeah, I do think that it's going to become increasingly more difficult for people to be convinced to buy the existing Switch model with the OLED in there. So I do think that it will be phased out. Lots of discussion going on out there that the chip shortages were a decision that Nintendo may have been forced to make to put in existing NVIDIA chips into the Switch OLED model. The plan may have been like Bloomberg prophesized, I'm not sure, speculated, let's say, or dug into rumors on for Nintendo and NVIDIA to upgrade the Switch OLED to be a little bit more advanced, to have that DLSS technology in it. So it is definitely a topic of discussion right now. Everybody is talking about it. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the chat, in this live stream that we're doing now, or if you watch the replay of this, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are after you've simmered down a little bit about the Nintendo Switch OLED announcement out there. I got a great Shovel Knight sweater. Thank you, Paul Adamson. I always get compliments when I wear this thing. I love that freaking game. I love Yacht Club. They're so damn good. Daniel Davis is asking how everybody is doing. I'll tell you what, we have 30 seconds to go into the PlayStation State of Play, so why don't we do that right now? I've got my earbuds, and let's pop it on to picture-in-picture so we can get in there, and I'll turn up the audio. We have 20 seconds left to go. Let's see what Sony has got in store for us. I'll adjust the audio. If we get some licensed stuff, I may have to mute. You guys know the deal. I hope they announce the PlayStation 6 today, Marco Hernandez is saying. And Grip'em Gaming is saying, if it's still only $50 more in Canada, or is it more? If it's more, I don't think I can do it. It's $450 in Canada, so I think it's $399 for the existing Switch. Here we go with PlayStation State of Play. Let's see what they got for us.
There are those who look into the eyes of another and see opportunity. A soul to corrupt and twist.
This is a VR game, okay.
Ones we fear.
All right. VR grid in the audience today?
And there are those who see potential. The
yes!
light within the soul.
Oh, this is great.
A chance to lift
Polyarch, I should have recognized that when they put the title up there. Moss is an incredible... Well, the first game is incredible. The property is awesome.
Legend.
So, the thing that I felt after completing Moss is, oh my god, I want more. I want more. And here we go.
Tell me, what do you see in Quill?
Yeah, amazing,
Because
amazing
her
game.
Story depends on you.
Now, you could have made Moss outside of VR, but it's so freaking cool that it is in VR, because you kind of are the camera and you're manipulating objects for Quill to kind of navigate through the environments. It's really special. Very, very smartly crafted. It's a little bit like the Astro Bot game that Sony made for PlayStation VR. That sort of same tactility, and Lucky's Tale as well. The initial Lucky's Tale. It's just so cool. It's so cool to be Moss Book 2. It's so cool to be the camera inside of a virtual playset, you know, where you're manipulating the little character, but you're also controlling stuff around the character. Very cool. Let me know how the audio balance is. I'm going to be chatting over the PlayStation people. Not trying to be rude. Just we're pretending we're all in an audience together. Yes. Ilphonic. What is this? Armageddon. First-time publisher Ilphonic presents a brand new IP. Okay, putting it out there. Help save a beloved arcade. I like that idea. Okay. Playing some classic arcade-style experiences. I think Abby Jamison is in the chat right now. She's all in on arcade experiences. Fight savage enemies in dynamic hordes. Okay. All right, a little Fortnite-esque. Ever-changing biomes. 4-player co-op. Okay. It looks a little generic. Like, it's hard to tell what you're looking at from this style. Doesn't look like it doesn't look unfun. But if you cut that right next to Knockout City or something, it would feel like Arcade-a-get-on.
That was your first look at Arcade-a-get-it, which begins early access
Arcade-a-get-it.
today for
Arcade-a-get-it.
PlayStation 5.
Okay, that's a tough
Tribes
name
of
to
Midgard
wrap your
arrives
mouth
later
around.
this month.
What'd you guys
Let's get a
think?
sneak peek at the
Always
post-launch
save the
plans for
arcades,
this
Abby
addictive
Jamison
action
says.
RPG from Norsefell Games.
Tribes of Midgard. I've checked this out.
Hi,
Oh
I'm
no,
Sydney
this was
from
in
Norsefell, and I'm here to tell you more about how
in
Tribes
the,
of Midgard will grow even
Summer
bigger
Game
after
Fest
launch
reveal.
with free season updates.
Okay.
Tribes of Midgard is a 10-player survival action RPG where you play as an Einherjar, a legendary Viking warrior revived by Odin himself.
I know
to
Paul
stop
Adamson,
Ragnarok.
but same kind of
There are
arcadey
two
kind of
primary
look
game
to
modes,
it.
the session-based saga mode and the endless survival mode that are all about exploring Midgard,
it's
powering up your
top-down
character,
multiplayer
and fortifying your home village
God of War.
to stand against giants
Nope,
bent
with-
on destroying the seat of Yggdrasil.
With
New
creating
seasonal updates will change
environments
the way
as
you play
well.
and add challenges for you and your tribe to overcome.
This looks fun.
The game launches with Season 1, The Wolf Saga. It includes new classes, exclusive loot, and a powerful new boss.
Does Season 1 send a chill down your
There will
spine
be
like
8
it does
different
me? Does
classes to
when
unlock
a
and choose
game
from.
is launched and there's
Let's
like
take
the
a quick look at the Ranger,
Season
one
1
of our 2 starting classes.
blast out
As
there.
you gain levels, you unlock game-changing abilities
I don't
in
know.
your class skill tree to match your playstyle.
I'm old school, I
Like the
guess. I
lightning-fast
like
quick shot
the game.
or the powerful
Here's the
slip.
game.
Because classes
Have
are
fun with the
complementary,
game.
it's fun to have a bit of everything in your tribe. We're excited
Looks
to see
cool,
how
man.
your strategies will change as classes expand in
It's
future updates.
Diablo God of War-ish.
Season 1 also introduces runes,
Season 1.
which give you new special powers to customize your character even more. The Wolf Saga will launch with 30 runes, including
It's
the
a
Might of
bit
Mjolnir,
like
which adds
saying,
powerful
here's our
chain-lightning
game,
arcs to
and
your
here
attacks.
are our plans for
You
the
can use
trilogy.
multiple runes together, and the effects can get
And we've
pretty
seen
wild. You'll end up with different rune combinations
what can
each
happen when you
session,
come out with
so
games
you'll
like
always have
that.
new ways to experiment.
And announcements like that.
Last but not
I
least,
don't need
the
seasons,
biggest
Michael
part of
Mick
every
says.
season are saga quests. A series of
Diablo-like,
quests that will
yes,
bring you across
encrypt.
Midgard. In Season
Absolutely.
1 Saga, you'll unlock the ability to access a mysterious lair and face down your most
Nodding
powerful
56, not into the
challenge yet.
season
And the more
format.
dangerous foes you
Doesn't
take
look
on,
PS5
the
though,
greater
could
the
be
reward.
PS3, Peter
Speaking of great
Kokazar
rewards,
says.
The Wolf Saga is stacked with season-exclusive weapons, armor sets, and truly mighty companions. I love this guy. This saga is only the beginning. Tribes of Midgard will keep expanding with more seasons that explore different parts of Norse mythology and add even more to the game. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in Midgard soon on July 27th.
Wow, it's coming up quick. Wow, it does look cool. It does look cool. There is that initial hesitancy. Season 1, whenever anybody says, doesn't matter the size of the company, it's just like, what? Okay.
Port cities as
We
good
saw
as
Tribes of
lost.
Midgard and
Must
Moss
you go
Book
back?
2 so far. Pathetic Earthling and Arcade-a-get-on. Arcade, I don't know how to say that game. Okay, we got a bunny rabbit. This looks cute as heck and cool. It's like a bunny packing all kinds of equipment, running through like the world of Final Fantasy a bit, Final Fantasy VII. This looks awesome. Oh, I like this. The badass cute bunny. He will knock you out. How do you say Arcadigadon? Arcadigon. Arcadigadon. Arcadigon. I don't know how to say that fracking game. That looks cool. Fist. Forged in shadow. Torch. Okay, that looked like a lot of fun.
Battle Royale.
Bun on it, Commando, Grippin Game, and I like that. You win. Okay, what's this one? I was laughing. That guy looks crazy. What's happening? Why is everybody running? Arcadigadon. Arcadigon. Mantis Skull. Arcadigadon.
Mantisco.
Okay.
And on behalf of our studio, I'm thrilled to welcome you to the world of Hunter's Arena.
Hunter's Arena.
In this mystical world, you will play as hunters who must fight deadly demons as well as other online players in order to survive. As a skillful hunter, you will master powerful swordplay and martial arts, and will be constantly tested of your skills of precise timing and fast decision-making. However, don't forget to have a little fun on your journey by customizing your weapons from disco balls to rubber ducks. As you explore our expansive maps, you will be able to explore dungeons and slay ancient demons.
Kind of breaks the illusion a bit when you're running around with rubber ducks.
Personalized strategies on your hunt. Another huge threat to look out for is none other than one of your own, a hunter. Always have different strategies in mind and use the environment around you when facing your enemies.
Is this
utilize bushes for ambush or drop
a free-to-play Monster Hunter alike kind of thing?
Blow on unexpected enemy players. Hunter's Arena features 2 battle royale modes, solo and trio.
Okay.
In solo mode, you will solely take on other enemy players as well as deadly demons lurking behind your back in a 30-player free-for-all. In trio mode, you'll be able to team up with your friends, where focusing on teamwork and planning out strategies
Diablo,
are
a little
crucial in
Fortnite,
achieving
a little
victory.
Monster Hunter. Add a dash of this and a dash of that and a dash of sprinkle of this.
I can't wait for you to encounter the countless dangers waiting in Hunter's Arena
fun.
when it launches next month on PS4 and PS5. Thank you
pretty cool.
for joining me today, and I will see you all soon on Hunter's Arena.
That guy had fun in the booth. God, I miss customizing
Jump
my
into
characters.
Battle Royale action when Hunter's Arena Legends arrives on
and
PS4
Tekken Tag on
and
the Wii U.
PS5 next month.
That feels like a
PlayStation
free-to-play.
Plus members will be able to download the PS4 and PS5 versions at no extra cost starting August 3rd.
Okay, maybe it's a full-price thing. We'll see. We'll see. I think that's 2 passes from Ethan Jory. We have Sifu. This is looking hot. Age 40. 42. Oh, yeah. Can't wait for this one. Oh my god, this looks great. Cool music, too. I hope this is from the game. Don't give him too much gray when he's at that 45. Alright, ease up. Alright, he's gonna get a lot of gray now. Still a badass. Still a badass at age 49. Nope, now he's 54. I'm in on this game, Daniel Davis says. Paul Adamson says, feeling that John Wick energy. Pretty much. Well, this is what I did to get back to the basement today. I did all of these moves. Had to take down some neighborhood street thugs. Gotta get back to the basement. State of play. That's what I was doing today. That looks amazing. Oh, it's pushed back because the hype is real. This was supposed to be out this summer, wasn't it? The hype is real on that game. They do not want to let anybody down. That's okay. It's okay. We need it. Badass with the pens, 54. So pumped for Sifu. Let them take all the time they want. Oh, this is the Jet? Is this from Cappy?
Jet, The Far Shore.
Nice.
Created by Super Brothers and Pine Scented, with a score by Scientific.
Pine Scented. Ooh. And Super
In
Brothers.
Jet, you
I
play
love
as
it.
May, one of a unit of aviator scientists who embark on an interstellar trip and alight on a mythic ocean planet, where they
This looks
dream of
fantastic.
securing a future for their
Look at how
species.
weird it looks. I love it.
We aspired to create a video game to express our own feelings
Hi
of
there.
awe when we look up at the starry sky.
Little No Man's Sky.
Jet is all
From
about
a distance.
motion, whether it's weaving through trees
Oh,
or
this is
jumping over
cool.
obstacles.
This is nice to see some gameplay, right?
I love that sense of speeding through a remarkable natural space under
Yeah.
a grand sky.
This guy's
and
very
suddenly
chill.
being
I
in
like
someone's
it.
helmet, boots on the ground. Jet's premise involves exploration and discovery.
Okay.
However, our design doesn't rely on combat or resource extraction, and the characters go to some lengths to tread lightly, giving indigenous wildlife a wide berth,
So it's a
striving to adapt and
cuddlier,
avoid conflict.
distanced,
As a
socially
Jet Scout,
distant
you'll inspect living things
No Man's Sky.
and employ your Jet's tools to figure out what makes them tick. Occasionally, you'll run into trouble, and you'll have to use everything at your disposal to emerge unscathed.
But you don't get into combat. Okay, so it's a you
Over
race
the
from
years,
danger.
We've contemplated what might be on the minds of interstellar explorers, what might propel them, and what might haunt them. And so our story provides an occasional glimpse into May's
Journey with a spaceship,
dreams,
Wario.
memories, and visions.
Good call.
At heart, Jet is a laid-back and enjoyable exploratory action adventure set within an intriguing new science fiction cosmos. Jet has had a long road.
Game makers are amazing.
For a few years.
Jordan
there have
Cunningham,
been
how are
only 3
you?
of
All
us.
caps. Good to see you,
Since
bud.
then, this vision has been sharpened and bolstered by an all-star squad. We hope you'll embark with us.
This looks great. I really, really dig this. It does look like, visually, like it could have been. It is. It's a PlayStation 4 game. Doesn't look like, you know,
Let's check in
state-of-the-art
with our friends at
PS5.
Sega for more on
that looks
2
great.
upcoming adventures.
And that's a no from I Am 2 West Coast. Oh, thank you, Bill John.
A mansion.
Demon Slayer. All
Is
right.
this the place?
Chris Lohman, good to see you.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
Demon
I'm
Slayer.
with you.
This looks like
I'll
right
keep
out
you
of Ninja
safe.
Gaiden.
The demon's scent is growing stronger.
Take only pictures, leave only contrails. Nice one, Paul.
You saw it, right? I don't care who! Just come and fight me!
Okay.
Whoever shows up will be my next prey!
I'm a demon slayer. Rank Mizunoto. Tanjiro Kamado.
This looks great.
Here I come!
Nice.
He's wielding Nichirin swords. Is he with
Book
the
2, you got it, VR Grid. I'm glad you saw that.
Zenitsu?
Oh, Jordan Cunningham, I'm so sorry, man.
Pretending.
My condolences to you and your family. That's terrible.
Thunder breathing. Burst form. Thunderclap and flash.
It's gonna
Mike
be
Solari,
so
good to see you.
to rip such a huge target to shreds! How could
This looks like a cartoon Ninja Gaiden battle. I dig it.
Let's go. I'm not giving up. Not ever. Keep moving forward. Stay sharp.
Who's the dev?
Give it everything you've got.
This looks
You
cool.
can do it.
I'll get my hands on that rare blood and reclaim my rightful place among the 12 Kizuki.
Yes.
Now, are we
I've got
always
it
in
now.
dojos like this, or are we getting into different environments here? Become the blade that destroys demons. Okay, looks like we're doing a little bit of exploring, and then we get into the Hinokami Chronicles Demon Slayer, October 24th. Okay, who made it? Sega's making it, but I
Your
don't know
Honor.
the developers. You should watch the series before you watch the
In a
movie.
warehouse, about 3 days ago.
Oh, it's a
body
show.
turned
It's
up in
based on a show.
Yokohama.
Okay. Oh, and this is Judgment 2?
Maybe you hadn't heard that.
Demon Slayer movie was the highest grossing film of 2020, so not surprised it's getting a game. Okay, I'm not familiar with Demon Slayer, but that looked really cool.
You mean it's revenge? In that case, could he possibly have hired someone else to kill the guy in his stead?
As for my request, I'd like to see what you can find out. Mikoshiba's murder is too suspicious.
A little bit encrypt. Looks like a reskinned Naruto game.
Hey.
Yeah.
Get him, Yagami bot. Take a nap.
Oh, these games are amazing.
This race is mine. Let's fly.
They look like they are crazy fun to play, but they look like they're really fun to make because they just go off in every direction they want to. Always filled with surprise. All of the Yakuza games and the First Judgment game.
Believe me, I'm just as clueless as you are, much as I hate to admit.
I love that they just keep rippling and people start recognizing how cool they are.
Your final warning.
They keep growing and growing.
Spying on me?
I guess we couldn't.
They clearly make Sega a lot of money because they keep investing in them.
This has nothing to do with her. Stop! Kawana!
This is great. Encrypt, absolutely. Yakuza 25. That is the only thing about these games is they never give you. I mean, they're like the new Assassin's Creed. They don't give you time to breathe anymore. Oh, we got another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Lost Judgment. Global launch.
Our next game was
slow to
revealed
ramp
just a
up.
few
Yeah,
weeks
you
ago.
gotta
Time
sort
for a
of
closer look
get into
at
the story,
expanded
and then we go.
enhanced Death Stranding Director's Cut, coming
Okay.
soon to PS5.
Death Stranding Director's Cut. There might be some licensed music in here. I might have to
Once there was an
ride this.
explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it.
But
then came the next explosion. An explosion that will be our last.
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs.
But at least we'll have hope.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything.
So maybe they're working on a sequel if they've invested in new content for
I've
this.
come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding.
Upgraded melee. It was such a long game. I know, Marco, you love it. I've had a love-hate kind of thing with it. I fell in love with it again when I played it on the PC. But I don't know if I can play it again. It asks a lot of you, this game. There's some awesome stuff in it, though. That's really cool. There's a circuit. Oh my god, you can go racing. That's cool. New story missions. I mean,
I'll be waiting for you.
There was a lot in the first
On the
game.
beach.
They're clearly adding a whole bunch more stuff into this. Baby Cradler HD. Ethan Joy, that is the question. How is there a director's cut when the game was already 100% Kojima's vision?
Deathloop hits PS5 on
I think
September
it's a
14th.
director's cut in that they had a
Check out an
launch
extended
date, they had
gameplay
agreements,
demo of
they had a budget, and then they had to cut out features, and they probably had them ready to go. So here we're going to find out more about Deathloop. This is 9 minutes of Deathloop, you guys. Buckle up.
Person is out to kill me.
It's fun. I've been cutting short your meaningless rampages for some time. It's totally normal. Death is a typical physiological experience in this place.
I hate to break it to you, but there is nothing normal about this fucking island.
All right.
You're gonna give me that attitude?
Start again.
Same day, which means I already know what's going to happen. Am I supposed to do this every day for the rest of my life? Fuck that. I'm breaking this loop.
I'm Dinga, game director at Arcane Lyon, and I'm here to give you a special look at Deathloop. You are Colt. You're stuck in a time loop on the island of Black Reef where everybody wants you dead. To escape, you'll have to take out 8 targets known as the Visionaries before the day repeats. Also, one of your targets, Juliana, is in the business of hunting you down. Fail to kill the target or die, and the day starts over.
You gotta be kidding me.
But every loop is an opportunity. With every cycle, you will learn more about the Visionaries and the secrets of the island by exploring and observing. You will
really
discover
cool.
their habits and secrets, using that knowledge to progress through the story. Let's
Getting
jump
a
into
Returnal
mission
kind of
several hours into the game
vibe
called
in
Take
terms
on
of
the
gameplay.
Visionary, Alexis, the Wolf, Dorsey. At this point, you have already learned from a
It's so
previous loop
stylish.
that Alexis plans to give a speech at his well-guarded masquerade party. Let's use that intel to identify Alexis and take him down.
I was just thinking.
I want to know what the fuck is going on.
Oh, you don't want that. You're looking for purpose.
I'm looking for the
Jordan Cunningham, I'm sorry, man.
There are
You clearly went through
rules,
something
and
really
sometimes
tragic.
people bend
I'm
the
really
rules,
sorry
and
for you.
Sometimes they break them.
Blah, 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 blah.
Were you talking when I was talking?
I have top secret information.
Okay, what is it?
I said it was.
Oh, that's
top
cool.
secret.
They have all kinds of cool gadgets in this.
See the fireworks is?
I've thought about it, and I think I'm doing everyone here a favor by ending this.
So what happens when you break the loop? Seriously, I want your theories.
Everything goes back to normal, obviously.
Normal. You have absolutely no fucking idea what will happen.
True, but I know one way to find out.
This has like a no one lives forever kind of vibe to it too.
You can unlock. It allows you to die and rewind
Beats
twice
Edge of
before
Tomorrow.
the loop restarts. You have also seen Carnissus.
I hope there is a
that allows
Returnal
you
sequel.
to
That
yank
game is
enemies around
special.
and
Absolutely,
shift the
Marco
short-range
Hernandez. I
teleports.
agree. I think it's pretty likely Sony bought Housemarque.
Colt, do you need my help?
Nah, I'm fine.
To keep getting yourself killed. Can you stay still for a second?
Keep that piece of shit!
There's quite a bit of character in this. Yeah, it looks great.
Here's where Colt died. You can absorb your body to regain Residium, a resource that allows you to save your favorite weapons and abilities between loops. Over time, you will build an arsenal of weapons, abilities and upgrades that you can mix and match between missions to suit your playstyle or the needs of a specific task.
Definitely Dishonored, Jordan. That's the team, right? Pathetic Earthling, it's a single-player game. I know it looks like, you know, like a lot of multiplayer shooters out there. In the way that everybody is like a rich. It looks like one of those character-based or hero-based shooters out there, but it's different than that.
Express their personality in the palm of your hands.
It's like I don't know. I mean, it feels like sort of spy-like, like a GoldenEye, where you die and you got to do it again.
Don't stop there.
And you've got a time limit. You got to get it all done within a single day in this world. It looks cool. But it does look like every character is... maybe that's the plan. Maybe they're going to do a multiplayer version of this after they launch this. But it's launching as single player.
Just learned of one. A back entrance to the mansion. Conversations like this happen all over Black Reef, and it often
Kind of
pays to stop and
Hitman-ish.
listen.
Sure, Grimpin. Yeah. Okay. So there's text on the walls and stuff to kind of guide you into it.
That alert means your rival, Juliana, has invaded your game. Controlled by another player or the AI, she's the real deal.
Okay,
you
so
have
there's...
to be extra vigilant when she's on the hunt.
There is multiplayer. But it's like 1v1? 1v1 versus the environment and the characters in the game, the AI.
All the time, aren't you? What is your style?
Yeah, Grimpin. A million ways to do each of the kills in here. Yes.
Chit-chatting when I should be killing motherfuckers, apparently.
I'll smoke anywhere, man. I'll smoke at the doctor's office. I'll smoke at a funeral.
Bruce McLavy, this is Deathloop. This is the centerpiece of today's state of play for PlayStation.
A sick game. Whoever fails to impress the others with their evil deeds goes into the grinder and onto the dinner menu.
Just in terms of what order to kill the 8 bosses and offers 40,320 options. This is from Peter Kokasar, who is good at math.
What's up, sluts? I cornered the manufacturing.
It could be Alexis, but it could also be another masked speaker. So let's hear him out and not take the shot.
There were deaths, lawsuits, whatever. Profits far outstretched our small legal fees. We made millions that year. Cheap bastards who died, they could have afforded it if it was important enough.
Arrogant, cruel, no regard for others. Yeah, that's definitely Alexis. Allez up! Alexis just dropped an upgrade to the Carnes's power and a hefty dose of Residium.
Okay.
Time to get the hell out of here.
That's super cool. So when you kill the Visionaries, you get a buff. This looks great. I'm in. This is out soon, yeah? Oh, I'm a Dishonored over Prey any day, Marco. Prey was cool, but I love the aesthetics and the style of Dishonored. Incredible game. Incredible franchise. Whoa. The Prey that Human Head was working on was something special. I got to see that at a Bethesda event in Vegas years ago. That would have been fun. It was very Blade Runner-esque. I think that's what they needed to do with this. They needed to do, like, I think this is converting a lot of people. Peter Kokasar just said this looks like a must-buy to me. They needed to show people playing the game because all of the trailers and everything have been
But you did.
Gameplay, but game art, but they haven't really explained what you do. And I think this has been the best showcase of Deathloop by far. Was that 9 minutes? September 14th. I guess that's it. It looks great.
That's a wrap for today. But we'll be back with more breaking news and updates before you know it.
All right.
See you soon.
All right. That was super cool. Okay, so that was the PlayStation State of Play, but we have more rundown to get to. Let's start talking about what Marvel showed off today. Marvel dropped an incredible trailer for their What If animated series, which is going to be launching next month. And this is a TV show that kind of asks the question, what if we change things around with the origin stories and the way that these heroes come into our fiction? And one of the cool things that they show off is that we get a T'Challa version of Star-Lord. We get a super soldier that is not Steve Rogers, but in fact is Peggy Carter. We see Howard Stark take Stark take off his glasses, and we see Peggy emerge from the super serum cabinet there, and then we see her just take down a truck, which is so freaking cool. I love the art style in this trailer. It is absolutely sublime, and it's such a great choice as well. I didn't know what they were going to do with the the visual look and the fidelity of this series, but it looks incredibly exciting. I think that's Mr. Fantastic, who kind of is interwoven into the Doctor Strange kind of story. There you see Yondu talking to a young T'Challa. I love this Gen 1 Iron Man. We also see a quick couple of shots of the Winter Soldier. We see one of the Watchers in here. It's just loaded with incredible imagery. In fact, it's like overwhelming because it's blast, and there's a familiarity to everything. But yes, I was going to say Nintendo. Marvel is mixing things up and getting playful with some of the designs. A total Iron Giant kind of vibe coming off of the Peggy Carter clips we see. Really cool. Get to see the new Hawkeye and the Collector and Captain Marvel. There's a different version of Thor. So they give us a little glimpse. This was really interesting, though, a zombie Captain America throwing the shield at Bucky Barnes. I am in. Marvel's What If is coming out in the middle of August. I'm sure I'm going to have more to talk about with the show. And then when it does start streaming on Disney Plus, I will do recaps and eventually a full series review. But clearly, they are playing with the multiverse and doing something that is incredibly fun and creative for everybody at Marvel Studios. Sort of mixing around the elements of the MCU. And that's the other thing, too, is a lot of the voice cast is going to be the actors that we've seen in these roles. So look forward to Marvel's What If coming next month on Disney Plus. Something else that's coming out very soon, actually, is a brand new Sonic Colors game. And today, Sega dropped a new trailer highlighting some of the differences from the classic game. They did something really cool here with this trailer, actually. They told you in little sort of presentation bits here and side-by-side comparisons just what the new Sonic Colors Ultimate, HD Ultimate, is going to look like and some of the new features that are going to be employed. 60 frames per second, revamped lighting, improved graphics and 4K resolution. That's just kind of the tip of the iceberg. They're clearly working in some other strategies into this game as well. You can go head-to-head with Metal Sonic and unlock some rewards. There's some pretty cool customization that can be employed in this game as well. It's, obviously Sega recognizing that they had something pretty close to a perfect hybrid of their 2D and 3D gameplay, which is something that Sonic Team and Sega has struggled with over the years. And I think they want to do this one right. I think they want to kind of convince all of the doubters and the skeptics out there, make this thing run super fast, and also throw in lots of other goodies. You can, unlock tokens and go to the store and customize like crazy. You can see Sonic in some different costumes and things like that. But you can see the speed and the fidelity is really, really sweet. It's just a slick-looking version of the game here. You can also transform Sonic and fly around, pass through solid objects to reach goals and stuff. They call this the Jade Ghost, which is kind of cool. So, they've built all of the worlds for you. They've up-resed everything, but you can kind of play around and play the game in different ways, So it's much more than just a rehash or just a full-on reboot or revitalization of something that's been done before, but there's actually some elements of new ingenuity and new tweaks and new improvements, and it does look freaking great. You can also find tail saves along the way, so if you want the baby mode kind of option in there, you can kind of save yourself a little bit, which is pretty cool. And then you can gain invincibility and stuff in this game. It looks great. I'm in. Sonic Colors HD Ultimate is coming out this fall, and I believe it is in September. I think the end of the trailer. Yeah, September 7th. That is looking like a ton of fun for me. I can't wait for that, and kudos to everybody at Sega for finding a way to celebrate the Sonic anniversary with Sonic Colors. I think that's fantastic. Something else that's coming out very soon, and the trailer dropped and the premiere actually happened at Cannes, is a brand new documentary about Val Kilmer. Now, Amazon Prime Video is actually going to be running this documentary starting next month. You'll be able to stream it if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber. And this is an incredible idea. This is Val Kilmer's work, his life's work, because he has had a video camera on all of his different jobs and at different stages in his life. He says in the narration of this trailer that he was one of the first people he knew to have a video camera, and he was shooting all the time. So we get to see a very young Val Kilmer. We get to see him as a kid. We get to see him in huge projects like Top Secret and Top Gun, and he's got buddies like Sean Penn and Kevin Bacon. And we also keep rolling on his life and get to, see some of the pitfalls and some of the more tragic elements that have happened to him. Lots of obstacles, and most recently, of course, he was diagnosed with throat cancer, and he's still struggling through that, but also trying desperately to, enjoy his life. And enjoying his life and celebrate his art and his artistry. And what's kind of cool for me about this documentary is I have a friend in my circle who comes from the video game industry. I actually met him through the video game space, but he is an incredible photographer, and he's the one of the camera people that's involved with Val, which is the name of this documentary. And so I've been following his progress, because we're Facebook buds, on his Facebook feeds as he's been getting to know Val Kilmer and work with him on a bunch of different things. And this is the first project that he's kind of a director of photography on. And this just debuted at Con. I don't know what the reception has been like, but I mean, the trailer is incredible because it just offers all of these glimpses of this really, enigmatic and charismatic actor that has just been an incredible performer in so many amazing movies over his career. And but my friend Tom has been talking about this surreal reality that he's in, where he's friends with Val Kilmer and working with him like crazy and putting this project together. And now it's finally coming to fruition. So I'm incredibly proud of my buddy Tom, but I'm also a huge fan of Val Kilmer. And I just think that this is, a wonderful project. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see the story of this human being. And one of the things that he says in the trailer is that this is his life, but it's not really his life, because he's smart enough to know that when you're filming everything, there's a performance element to it. But it should be pretty damn cool. That's going to be on Amazon Prime Video next month. It's called Val. All right, another little glimpse of something that's headed our way happened not too long ago. Nacon had an event for Gollum, and Harold Riegler, who's the producer on the Lord of the Rings Gollum video game that Daedalus is developing right now, talked a little bit about their inspirations and the freedoms that this property allows them to kind of envision a new adventure for a character that is very, very well known. Thank you, Peter Jackson, around the world. But obviously they have some challenges making it feel a little bit disparate and distinct from what we have seen before, and also making this a character that we have empathy for and want to play as. And obviously a resourceful character in the mythology of Lord of the Rings, somebody that is a survivor. And so we see, some beautiful world building and some interesting kind of level designs and stuff. We also get to see the acrobatic and mobility sort of elements of this character, who can scurry up walls and sneak past all kinds of creatures and enemies that would probably wipe him out if they got anywhere near him. But it looks like it's going to be pretty damn cool. It's not coming out for a little while. Obviously this is an important project for the studio and for the publisher, working with the J.R.R. Tolkien estate to deliver something that honors the literary history of Gollum and the Lord of the Rings. Right now, this is all pre-alpha footage, so it doesn't look like, oh my God, I've never seen anything like this before. But it is encouraging. I think it's an interesting idea to make the protagonist in a Lord of the Rings video game a character that looks so defenseless and so easily snuffed out. And if these guys can pull it off, I'll be very impressed, But he is, like, we can never forget, he's a sneaky son of a bitch, and he's very resourceful, and he knows how to stay alive, even when he's going up against some pretty scary threats and some pretty horrific-looking enemies. And the Lord of the Rings world is just so damn rich, they're going to be able to pull off some pretty fantastic, story building and art to kind of complement the myth building that will be a part of that universe. So I believe that is a 2022 video game, so I don't have a release date for you, but I'm sure it's been percolating. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you've been aware that a Gollum game is coming. We're inching closer to that, and we're starting to get a little bit more of a look at what's headed our way, and my fingers are crossed. I hope it's awesome. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about the latest episode of Loki. There are going to be, some spoilers in this, but this is turning out to be such a phenomenal series. I do feel, that the scope of this show is so massive. The TV show budget, it's like there's a ceiling in what they can do. And one of the things that I kind of recognized in this most recent episode, and I don't have footage from it, but I've got some pictures from it, is that everybody sort of comes from the wings off screen and sort of slides into frame, almost like you're watching a stage play in a way. And I do wish that the camera would move into the world a little bit more and move into the environments and stuff. But all that being said, we know the constraints. We know that this is, budgeted for streaming, and it's not a big cinematic, $300 million movie event. They're doing an amazing job at building out the story and giving us all kinds of really cool elements to look into the background. This latest episode was a showcase for how Loki, just like Gollum, is an incredible survivor. And we see Richard E. Grant, who, I almost gave a standing ovation to. He's phenomenal in this episode. This episode was so rife with great performances and Easter eggs. It was a treat. It was really cool. So all of these characters that are in these photographs almost are except for people from the TVA who are starting to question everything because of what Sylvie and Loki have, brought to the forefront. But almost everybody else is Loki, a derivation of Loki from different dimensions and different worlds and different planets. And the core Loki that we're starting to get to know, who got sucked into the TVA, is having his mind completely bended, that his persona and his traits and his selfishness are scattered throughout the multidimensional cosmos, and also in the form of an alligator. And so he's sort of grappling with the sense of self and who he really is. He gets sucked into, because he's pruned in the 4th episode. I'm getting into some spoilers in here. And so what we learn in the 5th episode is that the pruning, when you prune somebody, you think that you're killing them, but what you're really doing is you're sending them to the void. And this is the end of time, basically, the final stage of existence. And there is this gigantic monster that consumes all of the branched and divergent and variant paths that have happened across the predetermined timeline. And when they end up in the void, this monster just destroys everything. And what survives, of course, are these armies of Lokis. And so Loki makes friends with Lokis. And then Sylvie, the female Loki, ends up in the void as well, and there's a little bit of a reconnection, which is pretty cool. And then we get to see that a plan gets formed for confronting this giant monster. And there's a really cool heroic moment that Richard E. Grant gets to chew the scenery with in his classic, San Diego Comic-Con Loki costume, which is awesome. That's a kid Loki, a kind of a tyrannical, really sort of crappy attitude kid version of Loki. But everybody has their own flavor of charm. All of these different Loki characters have their own flavor of charm. But Richard E. Grant is just a standout in this episode. And so the show ends, the episode ends with this huge confrontation and this idea that if we can defeat this monster and figure out how to enchant it between Sylvie and Loki, we can go past the end of time and then the big reveal is going to be next week. It's so epic in scale, and you see things like the Thanos copter is in there. You see Ronan's ship from Guardians of the Galaxy. You saw there was the camera passed by this little tiny version of Thor, but he's a frog, and it was caught in a jar. There were all of these little moments, and I think this is an episode where people are going to be digging into it and rewinding it and watching things over again and looking into every nook and cranny, every pixel of the frame to figure out all of the sly in-jokes that date back for years in the comic lore. And every one of those things is a potential kind of extension for the MCU, which is really cool. And you're aware of that. But it's almost so big, it sort of stretches beyond the confines of the television screen. And that's my only quibble with it. Loki is awesome. Tom Hiddleston is doing an incredible job. I really am impressed with Sophia DiMartino, who is she's brand new to the MCU, but she's really stood up as a fantastic heroine, this great, counter protagonist to Loki, to Hiddleston's Loki. It's just a treat to watch. I know that I'm going to be rewatching this. I'm starting to feel like I'm digging this more than The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm still pegging WandaVision as my favorite, and my fingers are crossed that we get some pretty epic reveal in episode 6. And they stick the landing. And in fact, not only stick the landing with the final episode, because it's 6 episodes, but it just ends up being, exultant, just amazing. And we get to know who the timekeepers are. And I just hope it's fantastic the way that they wrap everything up. But I got to tell you, man, I have really, really been enjoying this. I don't know how you guys feel, but it's just been, with 2 seasons of Mandalorian and these Marvel shows and the animated stuff, the Bad Batch, it feels, especially for someone that loved things like Star Wars and superhero movies, those were so influential in my life. Watching the original, and rest in peace, Richard Donner, but watching the original Superman the movie and the Star Wars films and the Raiders and the Indiana Jones movies. And we had to wait so long for those. And now every bloody week we get some kind of new mind-bending science fiction superhero, twist on all of these cool realities, that have taken many, many smart people to kind of craft for us. And it's incredibly satisfying, and I feel like I'm just at a nerd buffet every week. It's like, oh yeah, we got this to watch, and oh yeah, we got this to play, and oh yeah, this is here, and look at this. Have you seen the What If show? That looks awesome too. It's crazy, but yeah, Loki's kicking ass. Next week I will talk about episode 6, and I'll review the entirety of the season of Loki. But yeah, the MCU on Disney Plus, thumbs up. Okay, I've got one last thing to tell you about, and it's a little bit different. This is about my friend Brooke Burgess. Brooke Burgess has just launched a new project. He is a game maker that has done a whole bunch of different things in video games, and also did a project called Broken Saints. He is a new dad, and one of the things that he wanted to do is craft an album and make some music videos to honor his son. And he's been posting a little bit about it on Facebook, and he has just launched everything. The project is called Dad Bod. If you guys can remember, I had Brooke Burgess on EP Live, I guess 2019. He had flown in because he works in different. He's in the Netherlands right now. He works in different cities all over the world. He did work on Beetle Bug Adventure Racing, which I loved, and I made fun of him a little bit, but I absolutely love that game. And Brooke is a really wonderful guy, and so he has been talking about this project, which is incredibly ambitious. You know what? Let Brooke explain what Dad Bod is all about.
On a mission, surgical precision, dropping hot bombs, and we generate.
Hey Vic, what is Dad Bod? Dad Bod is 20 songs and 20 videos, all for my boy, all for him. It is a transformative journey from just being a dude, doing his own thing, to becoming a parent and seeing how that love just completely changes you. And I wanted to chronicle that. And having that year off during the pandemic let me do that. And this is what we've made with musician friends around the world, something special. And I hope people really enjoy it.
Let me say it once again. Here we go.
Pretty cool, right? So, yeah, I wanted to just give him a little shout-out out there. I've got a little clip, actually. I didn't want to play the whole song, but here's a little clip of his latest, then the brand new release. You can find it. It must be on YouTube, and I'm sure it's on Dad Bod. There's a dad. Just look up Dad Bod Brooke Burgess on Google, and you'll be able to find it. But you'll be able to stream the music and watch the videos and all that stuff. Here's a little clip of his song called Best Friend.
'Cause you're my best friend. And you make me so damn proud to be your best friend. Never thought that I deserved to have a best friend. Well, you know I'm here to serve you, you're my best friend. And now everything's alright here with my best friend. I ain't ever had a bond this tight, no. What I mean, well, there's nothing around that could ever come between us. What I see, cause you're my best friend. And you make me so damn proud to be your best friend.
So happy for Brooke. I think that's wonderful. Congratulations on your project and on being a papa. And Marco A says we should have him on Vic's Basement again. I absolutely will. But it's so cool. It's really a thrill. Like, I've been working with different people across the video game spectrum and other media and stuff out there, and it's really wonderful to see people like Brooke and Tom. And lots of people that I know working on just incredible things. You know, it feels there's a great sense of pride that wells up that I know these folks, and they just make awesome things and put them out into the world. And that's what it's all about. I think that's fantastic. Okay, you guys, that's going to do it for the rundown today. I'll be back again tomorrow with a very brand new episode, a fresh episode for you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for becoming an EPN member. We will see you soon. And until then, play forever. Welcome to This Day and Everything Cool for July 7th. On this day in 1987, one of the biggest game franchises in the world snuck out. Konami released the original Metal Gear on the MSX2 personal computer in Japan, with a global launch on the NES following later that year. Unlike other games at the time where you just fought every enemy you see, Metal Gear required players to avoid enemies and only get into fights when absolutely necessary. This means that Metal Gear was basically the first stealth game, kicking off an entire genre. The unique gameplay made it a smash success, and in 1990, Konami followed it up with not one, but two sequels. The first, Snake's Revenge, was supervised by franchise creator Hideo Kojima and only released in Japan, while another game, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, was made by a different team and released in North America and Europe. The series lay dormant until 1998, when Konami and Kojima released Metal Gear Solid, the first 3D entry in the franchise. An entire series of Solid games followed, with the last one, Metal Gear Solid 5, sneaking out in 2015. Kojima and Konami had a very public falling out around the same time, so it's unclear what the future holds for the franchise. Hello, my friends. Oh, I don't have the, I see this on in the monitor, but I don't have it on. Okay, give me 1 second here. I have to reboot this thing, and hopefully this will play right here. We are going to be playing a little Monster Hunter Stories 2. Pathetic Earthling reminded me that today is the 8th, not the 7th, but I had the 7th queued up, so I apologize. I didn't stream live yesterday. Okay, so we showed the 7th. It was Metal Gear, so that was all right. Okay, so we are playing a little Monster Hunter Stories 2, and this is called Wings of Ruin. And we're just gonna, okay, we got the downloadable content. We're starting right from the very beginning of the game right now. How's it going, Miryoku? Good to see you. Okay. I'll just be this guy. I did a little bit of this yesterday, so I won't spend too much time. But we'll dive into this and we'll give it a shot. Today's the 8th. Got a lot going on. Okay, here we go. Let's give this guy a little bit of a tan here. There we go. That's good. And eye color, let's change. Oh, I actually like this one right there. That's good. And then we're gonna do change both. And we're gonna go down about there. That's good. Great. Got to give him the Harrison Ford smirk. The voice is going to be 3. We're going to call him Batwing, as you do. All right, here we go. All right, boom. '40th anniversary of Escape from New York on Saturday. Right on. That is awesome. I have this guy right here. One sec. Snake Plissken from NECA. One of my favorite figures. All right, let's play. Monster Hunter Stories 2. Right from the beginning. So we'll just watch a little bit of the cut sequence here. Oh, sorry, let me fix that. There we go. Thank you. How's the audio balance now? Is that okay?
And show the path to our future.
Not at 56. I'm definitely going to be watching Resident Evil. I'll be talking about it tomorrow.
Shining in the night, upon wings you'll fly. Oh, from the dark, bright and nameless sky, just like the sun, our salvation, enlightened by you. Oh, sacred star, light our way.
This is on the Switch. This cut sequence is amazing, isn't it?
I have to hurry. I'm so glad you're still alive.
you again.
This looks so damn good. Needs ray tracing, Orion's Angel says. It's definitely a more, anime-flavored version of Monster Hunter, which is cool. This comes out tomorrow. So we'll play it. We'll see how it plays. Give it a look-see. Graphics are incredible, aren't they, Zone 12? It's not quite the in-game visuals, but pretty close.
Don't you have one?
We want this one alive. Hold on. Something's not right. This is bad. Hurry up!
Yeah, this is super impressive.
Dad!
Let's go.
What is this?
This is a bad sign.
Darwin S. I did check it out. I wasn't quite taken with it, though. I have to tell you, it's the Monster Hunter games. I've always appreciated them, but it really took Monster Hunter World, I think, to really kind of open my eyes to how incredible they are. And then I loved Monster Hunter Rise earlier this year. I just can't believe that Rise and Stories 2 are coming out in the same year on the same platform. All right, let's get into this. There was a launch Monster Hunter game that came out with the new 3DS. And that was good. And that was really cool on the new 3DS. I remember really enjoying that. But I think the game series, the franchise, really leveled up with World. And again with Rise. And I've been hearing nothing but good things about this one here.
A dangerous Rathalos lives there. Don't you think you should have mentioned that?
What do you mean, dangerous? The Rathalos that inhabits the sacred mountain is Guardian Ratha. He protects this island.
Huh? The people it injured might say otherwise.
They're going all in on Monster Hunter, yeah. I haven't seen the film yet. It's on Amazon, the Amazon Prime Video, the Monster Hunter movie. I feel like I have to watch it. I have to go through that, don't I?
Brandishing weapons on Guardian Ratha is an unforgivable act.
Have you all lost your collective minds idolizing a wild Rathalos? Give me a break.
I'll give you a break, all right.
Okay, that's enough. Knock it off, both of you. The main reason we invited hunters to our island's festival was so that we could foster a little goodwill between us.
Kana's right, besides.
Don't watch it. It feels like a bad Transformers movie, Orion's Angel says.
Yes, sir.
Well then, let's listen to the hunter's point of view, shall we? Why would you call
Orion's Angel.
Ratha dangerous?
That's heartbreaking.
Because we were tipped
selling your
off.
PS4, can't find a
Raisewing
PS5.
Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin, lives on this island.
The wings of ruin?
Yes. It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Chief, Do you know about the Wings of Ruin? Because I've
This
never
looks
heard of
so
them.
sharp.
Ah, yes, the Wings of Ruin.
So this is game
Legend has
assets
it that a
right here.
long
We're in
time
game.
ago,
Looks fantastic.
Rathalos born in this region brought terrible chaos and destruction to our world.
But that's only a legend, right?
Who can say? In any case, our top priority right now is to determine the cause of these strange happenings.
Yes, of course.
Can't get that
the
time
ocean
back.
change color?
Starved artist. I'm getting
was
lots of
that
people saying
light?
don't watch the Monster Hunter
And
movie.
where did all the
I'll be watching
Rathalos
tonight.
go? So much
Tell
I
me
don't
what to do.
understand.
I'm doing it.
Let's organize an expedition team.
I'm
and survey
in no
the
rush.
area.
How you doing,
Got
Hip
it.
Hop Dan? Good to see you. Ryan's Marco A is pimping the PC for anybody looking for a PlayStation 5 right now.
You want to join the expedition too?
Yes. Hell yeah.
I don't know. This could be dangerous. And this kid only.
Let's go.
You're worried about Guardian Ratha, aren't you?
That makes sense. He was your grandpa's monstie after all.
Let's go.
Your grandfather, Red, was
We'll
a
just let it
fine,
play.
upstanding rider.
So far, I have not done
He led
anything
our
except press the
tribe
A button to
and
get going here.
protected the island alongside Guardian Ratha for many years.
I sure wish he was still around now. I bet he'd know what to do.
You'll join the team.
Chief Gara, are you sure about this? It's a big job to dump on a rookie's
Adrian
shoulders.
Leon, good to see you.
Not to
Everybody's
worry, Kana. You'll
having
go
discussions
together.
about Mila
Kana can
Jovovich
guide
right
you.
now.
Use the experience to learn what you're capable of and what you must do as a rider.
So, I'll be a teacher?
Something wrong?
No way! It sounds kind of cool, actually. If that's what you want, Chief, I'm all for it. Okay. Rider class is now in session. You'd better keep up, newbie. First things first.
Lilu Dallas
Go change
Multipass.
into your
Is that
rider
right?
gear.
Lilu Dallas Multipass? I like Mila Jovovich.
Oh, wow. You
All
look
right.
the part already.
When do we
Meet the
play?
stables when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Rider rule number 1.
Let's go. Let's do it. Birth of a Rider. An ominous red light flashes on the night of the festival. Protector of the island, Guardian Ratha, disappears. What could be the cause of these strange events? Chief Gara orders the riders of the village to look into it, and so you take your very first steps as a new rider. I didn't adjust. The progress can be saved in my bed. Okay. Okay. Camera's working for me. Okay, so we're going over there. Wow, this looks great. Totally getting a bit of a Zelda vibe. Okay, let's go. Let's go talk to my teacher, who will teach me how to ride. Oh, that's cool, Darwin S. The first game had a Link and
long
Epona costume free for download.
Hey, you need to lighten up, newbie. You'll be fine. You've
Pathetic
got
girl
Red's
thing met
team,
Mila
still
Jovovich.
you.
That's awesome.
Not to mention, I'll be by your side. You're sure to become a top-notch rider in no time. Yeah, that's the spirit. Let's get started. Rider rule number 1.
Let's do it.
Riders form bonds with monsters, and they in turn become our monsties. Which reminds me, you still don't have a monstie, right? Then the first step is to go out and hunt for an egg that'll hatch one. You can use one of my monsties
Look at how
during the
cute I am. I am frackin' cute in this game. Okay, let's go.
Here is Ronmar. He's a bit wild, but once you get the hang of riding him, he won't lead you astray. You know, newbie, seeing you takes me back to the time when I first rode a monstie.
Monsty's monster bestie. from
Anyway,
Lenhart
enough about
Stevens.
me. There's something very important I need to tell you. Monsties are like an extension of our bodies, you know? They take us wherever we want to go. But they're not to be manipulated. They're living creatures. You could even say they're our best friends. You need to care for them, and always remember to show your gratitude. Okay. As long as you understand that, you're
Dad,
set.
dude, I hear you.
Here, take this. Your writer's notes.
Wouldn't mind the Uncharted trilogy, the first 3 games,
Writer fundamentals.
to get a
Try opening the
remake,
menu to
a
read all of
modern
your notes.
remake with modern controls.
Now that we've got that settled, it's time to go egg hunting.
That could
I
be
can't
cool.
wait to get started.
And all kinds of new flourishes and stuff. All that incredible work is in there. That would be amazing if Blue Point ends up doing something like that. There's a lot of telling going on. There is, but there's a lot of nuance in these Monster Hunter games. Okay, press the X button to open the camp menu and access your items, map, field guides, and more of the menu's functions will be unlocked as you progress through the game. Okay, Writer's Notes. Writer's Notes contain hints and useful information. Access them from the camp menu if you're ever unsure how things work. Okay? When you're ready to go egg hunting, meet Ranmar and me outside the village. Okay, let's go. Okay. Let's go. Because they're live streams, Javier, and I don't cut the open. That's a good question, asking why there's 5 minutes plus on before they actually start. If I cut that out, I can trim it out on the stream, but then I cut out the chat replay, which sucks, right? Because if you watch the live stream video, a replay of the live stream video, you can see everybody's chat. Now, what I have started to do with some rundowns, I probably won't do it with today's because it was, a live reaction to State of Play, is I've edited out the rundowns in some of my live rundown pieces and made them a separate video, and then I've unlisted the live stream version so it's not doubled up. I'm still figuring it out. One of the things that I'm thinking of is I have a live channel, EP Live, and that was something that I started with when I was working with Blake, and we were thinking about maybe transitioning all of our live stuff to the EP Live channel. But it feels like a lot for me to think about and take on if I'm doing everything by myself. So I haven't done that, but that might be the way that we do it in the future. So it's very clear that everything on the live channel is live and everything on the standard EPN channel is edited together. But that's the reason why. If I make the edit in YouTube, they cut out the chat replay. And I don't like that because people are saying awesome things as we're doing the live show. Okay, so I'm going to go up and get this monster. Is that what I'm doing? Or to talk to it? What am I doing? Okay, hop off. Oop, that's the camp. How do I get off? I guess I'm on it? Okay, so I'm here. Okay, so we're fighting the thing. I'm on the monster. Welcome to Jurassic Park, Zone 12. It's an Aptonoth. These make great training partners when you're just starting out. Okay, let's see what you and Ranmar can do. Select fight, then use a power attack. Oh, okay, so this is more turn-based then. Okay, so it's a different game. Okay, all right, I get you. Okay, all right. I forgot that about the first game. Okay. Okay. Victor. Okay. Double attack, okay. Just skimming this stuff, I probably shouldn't. Let's do a technical. Uh-oh. Okay, so speed is the choice. Gotcha. Double attack! He's fine.
You did it!
Zone 12. People are underestimating this game, but I tell you this, best game all year. Well, I was wondering why there was 2 Monster Hunter games. Now I know. This is a different game. I forgot about Monster Hunter Stories 1. I mean, I played it a long time ago, so I forgot what the gameplay was. All right, here we go. Since nice one, newbie, seeing through a monster. Okay, if your HP's running low, use an herb from the item section off of the camp menu. Okay. Oops, I didn't read that. South Kamuna Forest is up ahead. Use an herb, and let's get going. Okay. Let's use an herb. All right, let's go. This is cool. Darwin S., that's always the first dinosaur to go. All right, here we go. Phew, we made it. Whoa, there are monsters in the way. We've got to fight them off. Let's go. That's what we're here for, right? You guys want to see me destroy some animal life. All right, let's do it. Velociprey. All right, here we go. I think speed again. Oh, no. Power. So there's a little tactical strategy to this as well. Rock, paper, scissors. Got you. Select items and use an herb on yourself. Okay. Because I'm already hurt. Give me some of that herb. All right. Oh. Got it. All right. Don't get cocky, kid. This looks so good. Okay. Not speed, power. Here we go. Oh no. Technical is where I want to go. Okay, got you.
Eyes on the prize.
Oh, I got one though. All right. All right, we got this. There it is. All right. Monsties will select skills from the menu during battle to use skills at the cost of kinship charge. Without sufficient charge, you'll be unable to use your skills. Skills also have 3 attack types and may trigger a head-to-head. Monsties will automatically select an action at the start of each turn. However, by selecting Monsties from the battle menu, you can order your monster to use a skill as long as you have sufficient kinship charge. Okay. Tactical. Go. Oh. Cool.
What a heart-pounding battle!
All right, here we go. Starting to shape up. Let's do it. Level 2, everybody. Got some stuff. All right, nice. You're starting to get the hang of this. I sure am. Okay, we have to acquire an egg, everyone. Whoa. Riding actions. There are actions such as jump, ivy, climb, or fly that you can only use when riding. These available actions depend on the monstie. If there's a location you cannot reach, look for new monsties. Okay. When riding, press B. Okay, ride up to the stone on my Ranmar, and then press B. Okay. Oof. Nice. Okay, perfect. Velocidrome are great at jumping, and we riders are great at putting monsties in their place. I didn't read the last bit there. Okay. Oh, look what's growing here. You can pick herbs. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's go get them. Got you. Nice. Is that it? Oh, there's one over here. There it is. Oh, this is addictive. It just looks so freaking good. They're just killing it with Monster Hunter on Nintendo Switch. Who knew? Once they made World, it felt like they were going to be like, you know, moving closer and closer to super snazzy photoreal with some of their visuals and stuff. But these stylized games are awesome. They've done a really good job. Okay. And what's crazy, like, Rise is one of the best games of 2021, without a doubt. It's excellent. And I haven't played enough of this to know how good this is, but it feels quality already. It's amazing that they've got two within months of each other, and clearly made with some real pedigree. A little Pokemon, like, yes, Zone 12. Alright, here we go.
Hold on. Something's here. Keep quiet and stay close, okay? That's a Kuluyaku. But what in the world is it doing? Hmm?
There's a lot of cut sequences. These games make a ton of money. Capcom is just elevating in terms of production polish. What? It's stuck to her head. You guys are talking about Terminator.
No!
And we're playing some Monster Hunter right now.
I thought I was a goner. I was taking a cat nap when all of a sudden I got attacked.
What exactly are you? You look like a feline, but somehow different.
With my whip beyond compare and unparalleled flair, you're absolutely
Billy Hatcher. Great callback there, Leonard.
not like other felines now that you mention it. I'm the legend, the feline
I'm doing great, Calpy97. Having fun. Monster Hunter Stories is a nice surprise.
Naviru? I've never heard of any feline hero.
Look out! It's back! Persistent Guru, Class B! Hey, buddy, you're a rider, right? How about you take care of this bumbling bird?
No way. This kid's still a rookie.
Don't worry. I'll be right here to lend a helping paw.
We're all good with every age of game player on EPN. Leonard, no worries. We've all been doing this a while, haven't we? Okay, Zone 12. I think you could probably apply that to every story. There's always some conflict / monster to defeat. Okay, let's just do this. Just leave all the navigating to me. Okay, the cat is talking. It's dangerous. Stand back. We are going to do a technical. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. Oh. A little kind of Fire Emblem vibe going on in here, which I dig. All right, here we go. Let's do a skill. Let's see what we can do here. So let's do a charge tackle. Nice. Oh yeah. Doesn't know what hit it. These animations are great. This is really flashy. Uh-oh. Throw some rocks at me. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I can change to a different weapon. Okay. Switch weapons. There we go. Power, let's do it. Uh-oh. There you go. The physiology of large monsters may differ, which affects how effective / blunt or pierce weapons you are against them. You can equip 3 different weapons to switch between in battle. Toggle weapons using X or from skills in the battle menu. Try attacking with different weapons to find out which weapon type is most effective against a monster's physiology. Completely drain a monster's parts gauge to break it. You can receive dropped items for breaking parts at the end of the battle. Breaking parts may knock down a monster or prevent it from using certain skills. Okay. All right. How do I switch the skill? Oh, no effect at all. Okay. Dope. Okay. How do I switch to the, well, I guess it just is. Okay. There we go. Got him. It's still going. And it got back up. All right, here we go. Just standing there. All right, right on. Okay. Rookie rider. Riding makes your bond stronger, but be careful, you'll get knocked off if you lose too much in a head-to-head. Okay. You can ride your Monstie once your kinship gauge is filled up. Riding recovers the Monstie's health by an equal amount to its rider's health and fully restores HP for the rider. It also boosts attack and defense. Items are usable when riding as well. Powerful kinship skills can only be used when riding. Winning a head-to-head while riding raises your kinship level, making kinship levels even stronger. Kinship skills. You will automatically dismount after using a kinship skill. If your HP drops to 0 or you lose a head-to-head twice, you will be knocked off your Monstie, but you won't lose any hearts. Using a kinship skill simultaneously with the battle buddy results in a powerful double kinship skill that hits all opponents. Okay. Everybody got that? There's going to be a test afterwards. Okay. Kinship skill, let's do it. Oh, yeah. We're going to rage on this monster. Get him.
This'll put you out of commission.
This is full Dragon Ball Z here. This is great. Chris and Color, thank you for being here that long, my friend. And thank you for being here today. All right. Woohoo! Party in the village.
You did it.
Yeah, everybody's getting meat today. Okay. All right. Oh, I got an A in my rank. That's all right. I'll take that A. Here we go.
All right, we did it, buddy.
Boy, it was my heart thumping.
All
But
right.
you did great, newbie. Looks like you've got your grandpa's skills.
What did I tell you? This famous feline knows talent when he sees it. This is the start of something epic, I tell ya. From here on out, we're gonna be partners.
Mucky Muck's good questions. General mood on the state of play. I think everybody was pretty pleased with Deathloop. I was impressed by Jet.
I wouldn't say no to a couple
Happy
of
to see
donuts.
Moss Book 2. I think it was pretty decent. They were pretty upfront that they weren't going to show anything on God of War or Horizon. It wasn't really a first-party PlayStation showcase. Good-looking stuff coming, though.
This furball's not like other felines, huh? But hey, you got an egg out of the deal.
Arcade-A-Get-On, or whatever
Wanna
it's
head
called.
home?
Arcade-A-Get-In? Arcade-A-Get-In. Terrible name. All right, home sweet home. Come on, let's go hatch your egg. Let's go do it. So I'm actually getting my own Monstie, not borrowing the teacher's. Okay, where do I go? Not this way. Okay. Stable over here. Oh, it's up there. Okay. I like this tropical theme music. Bruce McLavy, I think they're trying to get it out for this year. I don't think it will, though.
Excellent. And you're the one who found this egg?
He's eating donuts.
Yep, that's right. I can tell a good egg just by the smell.
Or a bagel.
I see. Just as Kana said, you are an odd feline.
He really is.
And you clearly know quality when you see it. It's a very fine egg, I'd say. You're going to hatch a great little Monstie from it.
I wonder what kind of monster it'll be. I can't wait to find out. Go on.
What do you
stand in
guys
front
think?
of it.
What kind of Monstie am I going to have? I hope it's a bat wing. Giant bat. What's he doing now? Is he the bad guy? What's about to happen here? This is so cool, man.
What's he doing?
It's the ceremonial dance of our people. We perform it to
This
bring
is
luck
great.
to the ship's voyage, or to
Wow.
pray that a strong and healthy monstie will hatch from an egg.
This is like Disney quality stuff, man. I love that. All right. Come on, little Batwing.
Now hold up your kinship.
What you got for me?
It will link
Big
your
money,
heart
big
to
money,
your
big
monstie
money.
and help it hatch.
What you got? Boop. All right.
Believe in yourself. You can do this.
You can do it. You got this. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, that is frightening. I don't want this little chicken lizard thing. No. Oh, no. Well, I'm going to call it chicken lizard thing. Chicken lizard. Chick lizard. I only have 10 letters, right? Chick lizard. Oop. There we go. Do I have... Oh, that's it. Did it not save it? Charmander. A face hugger.
It worked! It's a cool Yaku!
A face hugger would be cool. An alien
Nicely
version
done. It's
of Monster
already
Hunter.
accepted you as its rider.
That would be fun. I guess
so
we're getting that
proud.
alien
If only your
fire
grandfather
team
were here to see
soon.
this.
I hope that's great. He's totally got my face in his hands.
Huh? What you doing, Ronmar? You want to stay with the rookie? Seriously? And after everything I've done for you?
Ronmar's just being honest with his feelings. Perhaps if you were gentler with him, maybe. Hmm?
Oh, is that so, Mr. Hero? I
This
oughta
guy's
watch
about to
your
get
mouth,
punted.
that
Come now, Kana. There's no harm in it.
All right, fine.
Tyler, I
Seeing
took a
how
look
much you
at it.
bonded,
The Wild at Heart. I
can't
haven't
exactly object.
streamed it yet,
Just
but I did take a look at it. It's
take
really
good care
cute.
of Ronmar, okay?
I haven't played enough to kind of review
You and
it or
your
really
monsters
talk
gotta
about
work
it, but I
together
did
to help
check
each
it
other
out.
grow.
I
Got
enjoyed
it?
it. I enjoyed what I played.
Nice going, buddy!
There's so many games, man. It's hard to keep up with all of these releases. It's incredible. Okay.
Right. You've got Ronmar as a monstie now, too. So what should I have you do next?
Ah, what good timing. There's a new monster den on Ryder Overlook. You'll go investigate for me, won't you?
Ryder Overlook, huh? That sure takes me back. Going there is a rite of passage for new riders. Your grandpa had me go there all by myself. I still hadn't gotten the hang of handling Ronmar. It was a real thrill ride, I can tell you that.
All riders have to strike out on their own someday. This is your chance
Got
to
pointy
test
ears
yourself.
too, Bruce McLavy.
No need to worry now.
McLavy.
Don't you think, Kana?
Chief Gara is right. You may still be a rookie, but I trust you to take this on alone. Oh, and you're gonna need Ronmar to get up there. That little beastie just loves to climb up high.
I'll help too. Just say the word, buddy.
Okay, before you go, it's time for another lesson. The next essential for being a rider is combining. You can make lots of items to help in the field or during battle. Just select Combine from the camp menu and mix several items together to create something new. Here, take this combo recipe and try making a potion. It shouldn't be too hard to find the ingredients. You're gonna
How's it
need
going,
to know
Weldon?
about the quest board too. So meet me there when you're ready for your next lesson.
Pathetic Earthling's not feeling it for the cat's voice. After getting a monster of your own, you head into the forest as a fresh-faced rider where you meet Navarru, the legendary feline hero who once saved the world, or so he claims. Becoming partners, you two head out to investigate Rider Overlook together. Okay, visit the stables to manage your monsties and eggs. You can hatch eggs or change between party members here. A yellow speech bubble will appear over the stable paw when you have an egg, okay? So this is the Pokemon element of it. Hatch eggs you have found to get new monsties. You'll be able to name them after hatching. If you want to change the name later, you can do so from the Manage Monsties menu. Select Monsties to add to your party and take along on adventures. Monsties in your party get experience points when you complete quests or win battles. Alright, here we go. Combine has been added to the camp menu. Egg carton has been added to the camp menu. Okay, so I'm here. Tell me what to do, Kanya. Or Kana. You made it. Congrats again on becoming a full-fledged rider. In recognition of your achievements, you can now accept quests from the quest board. Neat, right? Once you accept a quest from the board, it'll appear in your sub-quests. Complete them for rewards and experience points. Alright. You can also take on subquests directly from villagers. Ask around and see who needs your help. Okay, subquests. Okay, got it. Completing subquests. Got it. Alright. Good luck in your Overlook Cave. In Overlook Cave, don't forget all the important riding wisdom I taught you. Alright. Let's see what's here. Let's get some delicious donuts. Alright. These are challenge quests, which will reward you differently based on how many turns or how much time it takes you to defeat the quest monster. Accept the quest to begin the battle. Okay. Let's do it. I can now use the stables. Oh, geez. These guys, I have to... Just with my... Ranmar? I don't know, guys. Let's do speed. Oh. Ow. Do it. Got one. Nice. Oh yeah. Rockin'. Okay. Oh. Get him! Nice. Okay. So what did I win cool things? My chick lizard is level 2. Okay. I only got a C. Boo. That's all right. Get some money. A lot of things going on. The game is very flashy, like you said, Vic. It is. It's very flashy, right? There's lots of little perks happening here. Okay, we completed that. Booyah. Subquests. Oh. Boom. Quest complete. Okay. Ranmar leveled up. Rock and roll. Got some money. Got some stuff. Got some goodies. Alright. Delicious donuts. Do I have more trial? I did that already. Okay, so did that. Let's go cruise over here. Oh, I can, oh, I'm fine. I need to heal. Oh, that way. I'll come back and chat with the people later. Where do I want to go? I want to go over there. Okay. Cool. Okay. This is Ranmar's time to shine. Ride up the stone platform and jump up to the overlook, okay? Whoa, look at you go. All right. So we're going to Rider Overlook Cave over here. Get this first, though. What's this? Can I get those? Yeah. Bunch of mushrooms over here. We made it to Overlook Cave. Okay. Some monster dens are out in the field, while others are located inside caves. Investigating dens can get you monster eggs. The location of monster den. Okay. Once in a blue moon, a rare monster den appears. Okay. All right. That. Let's go. Oh, did they drop a new Skyward Sword trailer today? I haven't seen that yet. Notting 56. I'll check it out. Maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow. And for those that don't know, we have a very cool contest. I don't think I've got the... I don't have it in my... I should have kept that in there. I don't have it in my OBS stuff. But on our Facebook page, you have a chance to win Zelda Skyward Sword controllers, a Zelda Skyward Sword puzzle, and the Zelda Skyward amiibo with Loftwing and Zelda in it. We've got one grand prize going out to one Canadian. You have to be Canadian, and you can enter on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Electric Playground, for anybody that doesn't know that. I've been getting a ton of entries, and I've only done one mention of it in one video, so get on that if you would like those cool things. All right, here we go. What's that? Want to fight this thing? Gotta be off the Ranmar. Okay, time to battle. Seems like overkill. Uh-oh. Sting me. Oh, we got it. Hey, okay, I like that. Okay, here we go. What is it saying? I don't think we have the right monsties for this. Oh, I see. Okay. This feels epic, man. Okay. Life soot. Let's go get him. Let's do it. All right. S. Wow. All right. Kicking butt. What's this? These bones. All right. Take these mushrooms. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. We now know, Uh-oh. Okay. Because we've encountered these characters, we know what their health points are. Okay, here we go. Some mushrooms. Oh, there's another chest over here. Let's go get it. Earth crystals. We're gonna fight this thing? Do I have to fight it? No, it's just a little creature. Okay. Ooh, there's an egg coming up. Let's get this. Okay. Okay, let's go do it. Okay. Technical. Here we go. Yes! Go. Showdowns. A special showdown may sometimes occur between monsters. Besides dealing damage to the opponent, winning a showdown also fills up your kinship gun. Yeah! Okay, let's do it. Rapid bite. Oh. Oh, damn, this is cool. What a cool looking game. Wow. Ah, this is good. There we go. All right. All right, here we go. It's a heavy egg that smells good. It probably has a rare monster inside. Okay. Okay. Cool. So I can pick up a different one. Alright, that's... Alright, this is the one I got. Okay, now what? Let's go. Do I have to carry this egg back like this? Wow, this is so well made. What do I do with this thing? I guess I walk this egg back. So that's the one you're going with? Let's head back to the village to hatch it. Yes, let's go. Yes, okay. All right. This is... I'm really digging this game. Alright, let's... Oop. It is definitely a deep game. A deep Japanese role-playing game, just as Zone 12 says. But there's an accessibility here. And it's gorgeous. It looks great. All right. Peter, yeah, you didn't make fun of him. It just wasn't for you. But yeah, he's a game maker that's out making an album and videos to celebrate his son. I can't think of a cooler project than that, man. All right, here we go.
Yay, you're back. How'd you like your first solo? I was worried you might get lost or something. Huh? Was it easy? Guess there's no denying your Red's grandkid. Oh, wow, you're right.
Which is it? Thanks to your teaching?
Who cares? The newbie did...
What do you think, Kana? They're ready for the next one, wouldn't you?
Really? Isn't it a little too soon for the rook?
Why so serious, guys? What?
We've had
Why so serious?
Of some recent turf wars in...
Turf wars?
It's when monsters fight.
We've even found badly injured monsters in the grasslands.
We can't just let them tear each other up. Let's get moving.
It's all good, brother.
I'll meet you at the edge of the village.
I'll meet you at the edge of the village. With monsters now fighting over territory, there seems to be no end to the strange occurrences plaguing the island. Concerned about the terrible impact this could have upon the nature of the world, Chief Gara tasks you with heading to Pona grasslands to find out more. Okay, a battle buddy is an ally who fights alongside you, uses skills and items, and generally offers you support. There's a lot going on here. Battle buddies also have their own hearts. If either one of you loses all hearts, it will count as a defeat. Hearts regenerate automatically when you return to a location's headquarters. Okay. So where's my house?
This is bad.
Which house was mine? Don't be shy.
Welcome.
Let's do an upgrade. Okay, let's upgrade. There we go. What can we buy? Let's buy armor. Leather armor. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, 16, 16. Let's go. Cool.
Thank you.
So now that's my look now. Okay, that's cool. And I'm heading to the Pona grasslands. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna be playing more of this, and I'll be chatting about it tomorrow. But so far, so good. This has been really impressive. But thank you very much for joining me, and thank you for watching the rundown and subscribing and all of your kind comments. Thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow, my friends. Until then, play forever.